Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today's video is going to be like a dupes video, but with a twist. I actually got this idea from Emily Noel 83. She's done, I think, two different videos like this, where she shares drugstore makeup that is better than the high-end version. And so when I saw that video, I was like, that's amazing. I love that because it's not just like, oh, these are the same as the high-end. It is, these drugstore options are better than the high-end versions. So I kind of was really starting to try some different high-end things and not enjoy them because I really was loving the drugstore versions more. So I thought, perfect, I will collect all of these products together and do a video for you guys. I have 4 different things to share with you, so if you want to see what they are, just keep watching. Alright, I have 2 different primer things to talk about. The first one I want to share with you guys is the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. This is the travel size version versus the Infallible Matte Lock Primer from L'Oreal. In my opinion, the L'Oreal one is way better than the Cover FX one. The Cover FX one, it doesn't really keep me matte. It's a little bit cooling, honestly, on the skin. It's a more gel-like consistency, whereas the L'Oreal one is a more of a white, just a lotion type consistency. Now, I just feel like out of the 2, when they say that they're mattifying, the L'Oreal one does that better and it is cheaper. So I like the consistency of the L'Oreal one more. Neither one of them like pill up. I know sometimes with mattifying primers that can happen. It's like they start to just kind of pill up the more you rub them into your skin. Neither one of them do this, but I think overall it's just the L'Oreal one keeps me matte for longer. It doesn't necessarily give me like a powdery dry finish. Neither one of them do. So I would feel like they're similar except for just the longevity of the matteness. The L'Oreal one definitely keeps me matte longer than the Cover FX one does. Alright, next thing is this Becca Velvet Blurring Primer Perfecting Base. So this is a pore blurring primer from Becca. This was actually sent to me a while ago. And then I actually feel like the NYX pore filler is better. The NYX is significantly cheaper than the Becca one, obviously, because it is drugstore. However, this isn't like the cheapest primer at the drugstore. I think it's around $12 or $13, but you can always use a coupon at Ulta. That's where I usually buy most of my NYX products. So this is my second pore filler I've used. I love it. It's definitely like a fluffy type of primer. Fluffy, but it blends in so well and it really just fills in everything so beautifully. The Becca one, it's a little bit more liquidy and it's not as thick. So it's definitely doesn't fill in my pores as well. I really didn't notice any change in my skin with the Becca one. I didn't notice any change in the pores. I didn't notice them being smaller, filled in, anything like that. Whereas with the NYX one, I definitely do. So overall, I would definitely go for the NYX one over the Becca. Alright, so those 2 face things are out of the way and I have 2 lip things to talk about. I kind of feel bad about this one because my boyfriend Corey got me these lipsticks for Valentine's Day. So these are the Anastasia matte lipsticks. He got me this little set for Valentine's Day and that was so sweet. I actually just sent him a picture of what I wanted because God love him, but come on, we sometimes have to help our men out. And so we were talking about Valentine's Day and we were just gonna do $20 gifts, something really tiny, you know, we don't need anything big or extravagant. And so I just sent him a picture of this little lipstick set because it was about 21 bucks and I said, hey, go into Ulta, show them the picture, they'll give it to you and it'll be fine. So that's what he did. And they have really beautiful colors. But the formula is so dry. I feel really bad. I wanted these because I wanted to try them because they are relatively newer, I would say, in the last 3 to 4 months. And like I said, the colors are stunning. And they're not a terrible formula, but they definitely are a little dry and they pull a little bit when they're on the lips and they don't feel really creamy going on. And when I was trying these, this is kind of what I was like, oh man, this is my first product that's better than, or their drugstore is better than high-end. And that's kind of what spiraled this whole video. Because when I was wearing these, I was like, you know, I like my Maybelline matte lipsticks even better. So the Maybelline Creamy Matte lipsticks are a matte formula. They definitely look matte on the lips, but they are so creamy going on. They don't tug. They don't feel overly drying on the lips. They are just wonderful, and I love them. So I would say definitely go for the Maybelline over the Anastasia matte lipsticks. They were just way too dry for my taste, and they just were like tugging, and they were uncomfortable to put on and they were uncomfortable to wear. Whereas with the Maybelline ones, they are comfortable to put on and comfortable to wear. So it's kind of a no-brainer. All right, this last thing, if I could do a video of like products that I really, really want to like, but I just don't, this product would be in it. And this is the Jouer Lip Topper and Skinny Dip. I think everyone and their mom has raved about this. And so I have it. I have had it for probably around 6 months, 9 months maybe. And what it is it is a like really sparkly, thicker type of lip gloss that you add right to the center of the lips, and it just makes your lips look full and beautiful. I agree with everything like that. It definitely makes my lips look fuller. It makes my lips look just really beautiful and adds a lot of dimension, and it's a really nice shade. However, when this wears off, like after eating, after drinking, you are left with sparkles on your lips. And I hate that. You can't necessarily feel it, but you can definitely see it. And I just kind of feel like it's taking me back to the 2nd grade when I would wear a lip gloss that was just full of sparkles and I would just have glitter everywhere. So I don't love the after effect with this. I think you just look really messy and it looks a little childish, and sparkles just, they go everywhere, and it's really, really annoying. So I have recently found that this Flower Beauty Galaxy Glaze Lip Gloss in Soleil, I've been saying Solstice for a long time, but it's Soleil. This does the same exact thing as the Jouer Skinny Dip. I'm wearing this one today. As you can see, tons of shine, really beautiful. I have worn this all over my lips. I've worn it just in the center, and it looks absolutely stunning. But it doesn't leave that glittery mess like the Jouer one does. And that is why I like this one better. It's just a little bit more creamy. It has a little bit more, I feel like, liquid base in it, more so than this one does, to where you don't get those really intense sparkles stuck on your lips like you do with the Jouer one. So the shades are actually really similar on the lips, and I just think overall the Flower one is a better formula. It doesn't, it's creamier, it feels better on the lips, it doesn't wear off funny, and it gives me the same effect that the Jouer one does. So in this case, I would say skip out on the Jouer and save your money and go to Ulta, go to Walmart, and pick up this Flower Beauty one. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you love some of the products that I talked about, the high-end products, no shade thrown. I was just saying, in my opinion, I feel like the drugstore options are better. And sometimes just because something has a higher price tag doesn't mean that it's better. So definitely look into products, figure out what works best for you, and I hope you make a really good purchase and that this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends, and I will catch you guys in my next one.